dare you?
How dare you?
How dare me? How dare you?
How dare you?
How dare you, sir? You're gross.
How dare you?
How dare you? Who wants to go first? Here we go. We all know what we're doing here. Tex?
I'll go first.
Okay, Edge goes first. I like
it. Edge. My how dare you goes to Verizon and cellular sales.
Yes.
So if you don't mind, I'll take a little stroll down memory lane real quick and give you a short story. I had a iPhone 11 and it worked fine until it started like not even connected to the Wi-Fi at my house. It was just acting strange. And I was like, all right, I'm going to get a new phone. Like I think it was a 16 was out now. So I was obviously due for an upgrade. Went into the store and they said, hey, I need to upgrade my phone. They gave me this whole pitch like, hey, you're due for an upgrade. Your wife is due for an upgrade. And if you take an extra phone, it'll be free. And you won't pay anything for it. And I'm like, wait a second.
And it'll lower your bill.
And it'll lower my bill, which was the whole intent of me going in there because I had a business account. And I was like, hey, like this is getting outrageous here. And I had home internet as well. So I was like, look, I've been with Verizon since 2002. Like, let's cut the fluff out of this. So they said, well, if you take this third phone, it'll be free and it'll lower your bill. And I said, like, I'm kind of like AK with math. I was like, that doesn't make sense to me. You're giving me $1,000 phone for free and I don't have to pay for it. And it's going to lower my bill. Like, something's not making sense. But if you say it is and you show it to me on paper, I'll take it with me. Well, he, comes up with this Chinese math and shows me on paper. I'll wait probably 6 hours at Verizon and finally get everything figured out and go to the house. I get an email saying my first bill is due, and it went from, say like $180, with everything to $275. And I said, this is when I'm starting to lose my mind. And I said, I'm going to go back to Verizon and I'm going to start trading in. I had all these old phones from work and everything. I went in with like probably 5 phones. I said, put all these in, like put them in the pile like we're playing poker, trade them in, whatever you need to do. Give me that money, credit this bill that you were supposed to lower and you didn't. And I showed it to him like, hey, here's the email saying this. On top of that, I had 4 freaking phone lines that I didn't even know about. 4. All right. It's only me, my phone, my wife's phone, and our home internet. And then I get to the bill and there's additional 4 phone lines. And I said, what is this? And he tried to tell me that it wasn't an actual phone number. It was an eSIM that hasn't been registered yet. And I said, well, take that effing eSIM out because I don't need it. And I'm paying $40 a month for it. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, you're paying for a line.
This goes to the next day because Jimmy couldn't get it resolved. And then 2 weeks later, I finally get part of the bill worked out. I'm still on the phone today for 2 hours with Verizon because now I refuse to go to the store because you can't trust the store. And supposedly they're sending me boxes to collect this third free phone that I don't want no more and they're sending them back. My wife's phone that was supposedly a free upgrade is not. I'm sending hers back and she's getting a flip phone. Like, dude, like I said, I've been with Verizon since 2002 and I was about ready to cancel the damn contract and go like Sprint or whoever else. Like, I was ready to go to Walmart and get a prepaid phone. I was so mad.
Track phone, dude.
Dude, I was in a similar situation with Edge, and we've gone back and forth about it the past couple of days because I too got a new phone, and I have also been with Verizon for a very long time. And I went in there because I had like a 10, and they're like, "Well, we can give you a new phone, but you have to upgrade your plan because your plan's not good enough for the new phone." And I'm like, okay, well, what's that going to cost me? So they're like, it's going to cost you $25 extra a month. unless you get a new phone line, and then your bill will lower by $10 a month. And I already knew about the new phone line deal with Edge. So I was like, I'm not getting I don't need a new phone line. There's no reason for me to have a new phone line. And I don't want to I don't want that. It's like, well, it's going to be 25. And I was like, so you mean to tell me your promotion is come in and get $1,000, get a new phone for free? I was like, that's a scam. You're scamming people. Like, I just went off
100%
on this
scam,
person. And I was just like, what the hell? And then, it takes 4 hours for them to transfer your stuff to the new phone, then delete all the other stuff so you can trade it in. You have to be there the whole time. I almost missed my flight for work because it was taking so long.
Here's the thing too. Obviously me and J-Vi talked about this beforehand and I said, J-Vi, which store did you go to? Store A or store B? He said he went to store C and D. So that means there's 4 stores within a 50-mile radius, just doing the same scam where, hey, buy this phone or get this extra phone and 2 additional phone lines. We're not going to tell you about.
They don't actually. It's the cellular sales. They're all wholesalers for Verizon. They just get to put the Verizon sign on the store.
And they just get paid to sell phones. And dude, it is the biggest scam. So how dare you goes to cellular sales and Verizon for allowing this horse shit to go on. And
Blackstone. It's Blackstone, dude.
Yeah, it's probably part of Blackstone. You're right.
I bet it's Blackstone. Tex, you want to go? How dare you?
Isn't it BlackRock?
Blackstone Grill.
Yeah.
Blackstone.
Saying it wrong. Blackstone is the grill. BlackRock is the
BlackRock is the real estate company. Yeah.
The meat wasn't touching. Who cares?
The meat was touching. If you had a Blackstone, you'd have more space and you wouldn't have to touch.
Hold on. I can't. Who owns?
Tex, go read yours, Tex.
All right. So my how dare you goes out to the St. Paul Saints. We've jumped the shark on ballpark food. Okay. We've got a 6-foot-long hot dog that comes with 4 drinks and a big giant plate full of fries that you have to lay across the laps of 5 people.
That's gross.
And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of donut hamburgers and margaritas with the hamburger on top, or Bloody Marys with the hamburger. I'm sick of crazy ballpark food. Let's just go back to the simple times of I go to the ballpark, I get a drink, a regular hot dog that I can dress up myself, and some peanuts. That's all I want. That's all I want to do when I go to the ballpark.
Give me some yellow nacho chips with liquid cheese that made chemically.
Liquid cheese that you can't eat for 20 minutes, or a big giant bag of popcorn. But just cheese. I would even say I'd be okay with a baseball bat full of beer. I'd be okay with one of those.
The ice cream with the upside down
food
cup
that you have to carry with the freaking wheelbarrow back to your seat and share with everybody on the aisle. I just want a regular meal, regular ballpark meal, hot dog, peanuts, drink, and that's it.
It's hey, you can have this hot dog. The only hot dog we have in stock is this 6-foot anaconda dog that you have to drape over your shoulders and carry it down like you're a pallbearer at a funeral.
I don't want to make snakes with my food. I want to make snakes with my beer cups. Okay,
Yes.
Let's just
Don't
the
snake
beer cup
my
snake
food.
great again. Yes, don't snake my food. Snake my beer cups. Stop it.
All right, J-Vi.
My how dare you goes out to Reddit College Football. Shout out them for blocking us.
Jerks.
They put out a tweet
US
that
jerks.
says the Sweet 16 is an all Power 4 affair with pretty even representation from each conference. A pretty even. There's 4 Big 10 teams. There's 4 teams from the Big 12, and then they put there's 8 teams combined from the ACC and SEC. That would not be pretty even. The ACC has 1 team in there. And I'll go ahead and say it out loud because AK's scared too. This is an SEC podcast. The SEC has 7 teams.
In the show right now, dude. You're not about to do this.
How dare you, Reddit college
J-Bot?
football?
Get the hell, get out of here, dude. You're not gonna bring your Animorphs graphic in here where the ACC is morphing into the SEC. You know, absolutely not. I love how we can't like, comment, nothing because they blocked
Yes.
us. Them, Pat McAfee, BetUS had no idea BetUS even blocked us. I go back and I look and I type in our comments to say at BetUS or at Pat McAfee to see if I can. I scroll through and be like, when did we mention them? When did we nothing? So I have no. We did make a bunch of Aaron Rodgers memes, and that probably is what got us blocked from McAfee. But oh well. All right, my how dare you goes to Scrambles because in the Reddit golf app, there was a comment that says, "I'm done with Scrambles. Played in a scramble today with the winners posting a freaking 44, 29 under par. Get out of here with that garbage." Literally half the teams walked out when it was announced. I've been to some crazy scores or seen some crazy scores discussed before, but this is absolutely the biggest cheat job I've ever seen ran over. And this is true. So what I would love for those scramble teams to do, how dare you? Because they've ruined multiple tournaments that I've been in, and it sucks. You can't go out there and shoot a 43. It's outrageous. Liv announced that a creator scramble format. So I would challenge any one of these teams that keep turning in 42s and 43s. Go ahead and enter this Live scramble duel and see how well you do. Why not? If you're so damn good.
On television.
First of all, AK, like you go in this rant about scrambles cheating, and we've all seen you play golf, and all of a sudden you turn in your totals. So,
what are you talking about?
You're one of the biggest cheaters in golf.
What?
Like you try to say you shot a 34 one time, and
how do I play with the same golf ball the entire time, and I'm a cheater?
Just because you have a sleeve of the same golf ball, that doesn't mean anything.
All right.
They're all Kirkland balls.
Golf ball.
You get 3 balls that look
like
the exact same in every
sleeve.
sleeve.
Oh my God. Yeah, they come in a sleeve. It's called a sleeve of golf balls.
You play in the water. Oh, wait. I still got the same ball. I found it.
This is BS, dude. You're not going to look. We're trying
the ball falls out of his pocket. Oh, here it is, guys.
Trying to found it.
Got one of those things walking it. Hey,
it was right here the whole time.
I am the king of that trip where you're just walking in the woods and you look, make sure nobody's looking. Like, hey, I found it. Here it is.
Oh, there it is. So you brush the leaves away a little bit with your foot.
Like,
yeah, this is it.
AK's the king of if you find it, then you can still play it without losing a stroke.
That's
no matter where it's lying.
That's right.
It's in the water. He reaches his hand in the water and pulls it out, tosses it up onto the fairway. I found it.
That counts.
That's BS, dude. That was my how dare you, was to scrambles. We don't have time to go over this, but LeBron James supposedly might be in a boxing match with Stephen A. Smith because they keep yelling at each other. LeBron James is hilarious, dude. He went on Pat McAfee's show to not go on Stephen A. Smith's show to talk about Stephen A. Smith, and then Stephen A. Smith said he would have swung at him if LeBron had laid his hands on him.
Well, what? He said that the other dude that from ESPN, he said he was weird because he always says that he's LeBron's best friend.
Oh, Windhorst?
Yeah.
Well, of course he is.
He called him effing weird.
Okay. But he was like, that was LeBron's guy in Cleveland. Everything went through Brian Windhorst. LeBron's calculated.
And since high school.
LeBron's calculated. These are all calculated moves. He came up to him, and whenever Stephen A. Smith signed his deal that night, he went on McAfee's show, pre-recorded, instead of going on Stephen A. Smith's show. Like, LeBron's calculated. Don't even try it.
The whole ESPN lineup is becoming a reality show.
Oh,
McAfee's
100%.
an ESPN person. He has LeBron on his show to talk bad about other ESPN people.
So that's a great
If anybody in our lines of work did that, they would get fired.
This also tells you how bad basketball is right now because nobody's talking about the actual games as we're coming down to the end of the season and playoff races. We're talking about a player arguing with a sports writer / commentator.
Yeah, or how LeBron hit a buzzer
that's
beater
where basketball's at right now. We're not even talking about the games. We're not even talking about the games. We're talking about this argument between these two guys. And we're not talking about the games or the league. Like it's sad. Basketball is sad. It's turned into days of our lives over here.
End of an era, guys. The Tigers got rid of the dirt pathway between home plate and the pitcher's mound. It was the last one.
Oh,
It's over. And shout out to this chick who throws absolute heaters and gas
Dude,
on the
smoke.
softball diamond, dude. 78.2.
That
How
is the
fast is
equivalent
that?
of a 109-mile-an-hour fastball major leagues. Bro,
Jeez.
gas.
And they got the dude who throws the hardest baseball, like the hardest recorded baseball ever thrown, 106 or something, on Tennessee's baseball team.
And the thing about it is, like, she was flirting with 77 the majority of the night when she was pitching. And then she just, I guess, found an extra little spice in it all of a sudden. And she didn't even know she did it. But you could hear the catcher mitt just go.
Dude, that's freaking gas.
Yeah, I mean, just smoked it.
Tennessee as a school, a sports school, is having a moment.
Dude, did you see that?
Yeah, they're having a moment.
There's an article where they were like, they made the playoffs in football. They,
They won the Natty in baseball. They got a team in in the Sweet 16 for basketball. They
for
got
men's
this
and
pitcher
women's.
who's throwing heat. Yep. So they're having a moment. This is like 1999 all over. They're good. They're good in
Yeah.
basketball. They're good in women's basketball. I don't know about baseball back then, but
So are you saying J-Bot was right? And this is going to be an SEC podcast because we're going to have to talk about Tennessee at every show doing something.
Tennessee
Told
and
you.
Texas, yeah.
We will never talk about Texas.
the
Yeah.
real UT.
Nope.
Doing it right now.
I haven't said a damn word. I'm not gonna take part of this. Anyways, that's it. That's the show. I don't know what episode it is. 224. I've lost my way on the counter behind me. I need a new counter. If anybody wants to donate, just Staples sponsor the show.
Come on the show.
Come on the show, Staples. Staple guns. That's what we need. Just get us a bunch of staple guns. We'll just go ripping staple guns all over the. All right. Good luck, everybody, with golf. Hope you like those pits.
And go Tigers.